Welcome to the show, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Shout out to all of our veterans who have served their country. And it is Monday, November 11th. How's everybody doing?
Great.
Doing good. Feeling fine.
Well, it was a big weekend in sports, so we're just going to go ahead and get to it. Alabama, Jalen Milroe, a career high 185 yards, 4 TDs as the Tide rolled in Death Valley, beating LSU.
Roll Tide
to 13. Guys, what about that game?
That was that was a game.
Yeah, they could have like the old Alabama to me.
Yeah, we're back.
I ain't gonna say that. They just had a game.
I know, right? We still sitting on the edge of our seat every weekend.
Well, we ain't got nobody left but Auburn and Mercer. I think we might be pretty okay until we can get to the playoffs.
Girl, Auburn are going to find some players that probably ain't even on the roster.
Auburn can't even get their coaches to the game. I don't think they're gonna find no players.
Well, y'all saw they were fighting on the plane.
Yes, they diverted the flight.
That was the basketball player.
Was that the basketball team?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, it's still Auburn. We're gonna make fun of them. So I mean, I did appreciate Jalen Milroe, I feel like this game was a good one for him. He got his confidence back. 4 TDs. It wasn't in throwing, but at least he got a little swagger back from running the ball with it so much.
He got something back. He must have ate some Wheaties or something.
He listened to Sean last week because that's what Sean talk was. She kept saying they need to let him rush the ball, give him the ball, let him do what he can do on his feet and not trying to pass, especially overpowering Ryan Williams. So they listen to you, Sean.
I know they be listening. It's free. It's free game. I'm putting that free game out here.
We know they listening based on them stealing put them to sleep from us earlier this season. But look, hey, it's all love over here at the Pep Talk Pod. We love Alabama, so take the free game. I'm glad they got a win. Their defense played like we're used to seeing their defense playing.
Yeah, for sure.
It was refreshing to see. I think they knew that they had to put everybody on the edge from these last couple of games. So
so tell me what happened when the fans or the students started throwing water bottles and stuff on the field.
That wasn't the Alabama game.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
It was LSU student section. I'm sorry, that happened at 3 games this weekend. Texas Tech, LSU students did it, and it wasn't Miami.
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss. I was about to say, it happened at 3 games this weekend. So I'm sorry, I can't hardly keep up. But yes, LSU student section was throwing bottles, and the cheerleaders was having to cover their heads with the signs. It was out of control.
Yes.
Yeah,
that was so out of control.
Yeah,
and I was kind of upset with the coach because he did not take a book. Not saying that Steve did, a great job of stopping his students, but he did, kind of go out and address them and tell them to calm down. But LSU coach was still over there fussing about this face mask.
That was a face mask.
Which is a face mask. Like, what eyes do you have on, sir?
He didn't. He can't tell them nothing because they don't like him. None of their fans like Brian Kelly. They ain't gonna listen to nothing he got to say. They want him gone. So he can't tell them that. Yeah, he don't have.
He should have stayed in Notre Dame.
At Notre Dame, yeah, because
they have not liked him. They have not liked him since he got to Baton Rouge. They really have not.
Yes.
No.
They said he don't have any grit. They like that Orgeron, like roughness, the grit, the say anything post interview. I think he's a little too tamed for them, if I'm being honest. But if you think about it, coming from Notre Dame to Death Valley, it is very different. It's a very different fan base. It's also very different student body. So I think, from the SEC pages, it sounds like they don't feel like his heart is in it. He just kind of, they want something gritty. They want gritty.
And I could see that from LSU wanting grit, but man, okay.
I mean, if you look at who their coaches have been, Ed Orgeron, the Mad Hatter, I think it's
who's the Mad Hatter, the one that used to eat the grass.
Who? And why come they wouldn't got that after a while and brought that baby to that game? Can we not hold animals captive anymore for sightseeing? Did y'all see them real tiger? Did y'all see that?
But they said that the governor, somebody requested that they had the animal there. Yeah, somebody wanted him there. It was the governor, somebody big wanted him there.
Yeah, somebody wanted him there. I just thought that was a bit much.
Too much.
Yeah. I don't like live. I mean, it's a lot of schools that obviously have, the mascots who are actual living creatures. I don't really care for it. Just give me a person in an elephant suit. Like I don't need
the tiger suit.
You don't want the whole herd.
No.
We went to Alabama at Auburn game, and that eagle came flying down. And they were just sitting there like, oh, this is so normal. And I'm sitting there screaming because I'm thinking he coming right at me. Like it looked like he was just gonna pick my and take me on.
Well, people really don't understand, but eagles in real life are huge. Like they have a massive wingspan.
Right.
They can pick up deers because I seen it. So I know they can pick me up.
Yeah. Wait, you said I did they by the way to mine, and the math said that I could go too.
Yeah, I can go too. Yeah.
They gonna pick me up and drop me on the 50-yard line. Damn.
And then pick me up again and take me up there, and then pick me up again. Girl, no.
You got to be
What do you think the eagle is? A pterodactyl? Like, girl, calm down. It's not gonna keep picking you up and dropping you.
They kept doing that deer like that and picked that deer up, and it went as far as it. I don't know if he tried to drop that deer or what, but he dropped it, and then he flew down and picked him up again and took him back to like the heavens.
So was the deer dead? Because that might have been their kill. So
no,
was
the deer wasn't dead yet.
That's why he did that.
Well, the deer was actually gonna die once he got to a certain altitude. He was gonna die.
Once he got to that altitude, it was gonna die, and they knew it. Like, I don't know. I don't want that around me. I don't care. Well, you're a great trainer. All the animals say that. I mean, everybody that's ever got eaten up by animals say they have been a great trainer. Oh,
if they eaten up by an animal.
Eating up. I said eating up.
They get eaten up all the time. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah. Who's talking and explaining what it was?
Crazy. You know, everybody like y'all know them folks don't be getting eaten up by animals.
Well, I was like, who is she talking about? Somebody that survived? And who is she talking about?
They got
They get big.
Ate up. Them folks be missing whole face.
Oh, and they're still living?
Yeah.
So they got big.
Where they
got attacked then. They got attacked.
By their own animal.
Oh, okay. Then.
Oh, okay. Yeah, somebody. Some have attacked and survived.
That's true. Siegfried and Roy survived the tiger attack. You're right. He was not the same afterwards, but he definitely survived. Okay, so with the win, Alabama, and there was some chaos in the top 10. We're gonna get to that here shortly. Alabama is now number 9 in the rankings. So it's 5 through 8 that get the home field advantage in the playoffs. 1 through 4 get the bye. 5 through 8 gets home field. 9 through 12 got to go on the road. Currently, we sitting at number 9. What is it going to take for us to get into that home field advantage slot?
This week, Georgia or Tennessee got to go. Texas gonna get beat by Texas A&M. BYU, that somebody gonna beat them because they just got cheated for this week.
I agree with that one. I definitely agree with that one.
That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. I felt so bad for that coach and those players because they got
horrible.
That was a horrible way to close that game. Yeah. So
Tracy says she does not believe that Texas A&M is gonna be Texas. Say that again, Tracy.
I don't see it. They don't have the grit. They don't have the ball players. Steve Sarkisian is playing real ball, if you want to be honest. And I don't see Texas A&M beating them. I do not.
Who is Texas quarterback? Isn't that yours?
Well, it ain't that Archer. It ain't Manning no more.
They
go back and forth.
They back and forth.
Didn't yours get hurt just this past weekend?
No, he didn't get hurt this past weekend.
You sure?
I got Texas getting beat by Texas A&M and Kentucky, and I think Arkansas gonna give them a run for their money, but we shall see. They got 3 possible losses at the end of this season from some pretty sneaky SEC contenders. When I say sneaky, you got a Kentucky that lost to Georgia by 1? They almost beat Georgia when Georgia was playing solid. Right. Arkansas has been sneaking up on teams, even though they don't have the record to show for it. I think they're pretty consistent on defense. If they can stop them from moving the ball down the field, I think they have a really good chance of beating Texas this weekend because Texas has not really played a stout defense, if I'm being quite honest, other than Georgia, and we see how that turned out. And then we talking about Texas A&M. That's a huge rival. It's like when we play Auburn. Auburn is trash all year. And then out of nowhere, they get these players that came off the streets in Austin somewhere or Auburn somewhere, and voila, they win. So I think that they got a fighting chance. I think they got three games that they better hold on. Not let it sneak up on them.
Now, where is Miami?
Miami been trash. Miami got bailed out 3 times. Sorry.
Where they ranked at?
12.
Oh, okay, they ranked at 12. Okay, they're ranked 12.
Been trash.
I know, right?
Oh.
Okay, well, let's speaking of another shakeup, and you mentioned it just recently. So Ole Miss went in and handled business against Georgia, beat them 28-10. Lane Kiffin, first top 5 win of his career at Ole Miss. Shout out to Lane.
Wow.
Guys, what do we think? What did we see in that game? What happened?
I think what we all been seeing all year. Georgia.
Happened.
What?
Carson Beck happened.
Carson Beck.
Was that wasn't a good whisper?
No. Sound like Pip.
Oh, okay. Carson Beck happened.
Carson Beck happened. See, I was trying to pick it up. Yeah.
His eyes weren't seeing straight. They was crossed a little bit.
They ain't.
Maybe he was overthrowing some balls. He I don't know what did he land this weekend?
Listen, Carson got exposed when them receivers left and went to the NFL. He looked like doo-doo. And I'm gonna tell you something. This is something Nick Saban had to learn. And I think they all gotta learn it at some point. But Georgia refuses to put a person of color behind that ball.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Since DJ Shockey.
It's Shockey. He did Justin Fields like that and it burned him in the butt. Every single time that he passed up these 5-star recruits at that quarterback position, or these slew-footed boys that cannot get out of the pocket, they're not elusive and they slow. Every time he do that, he set his offense up to fail. And until he get with the program, like Nick Saban had to do in his last 7 years of his era, gonna have problems because Alabama produced a bunch of running backs, wide receivers, tight ends. You know, that was our thing. We never had a quarterback we were talking about. And if you look at the pattern, that's the same thing that has happened to Carson Beck. He had the guys on the other end of the ball that could do something with it. I'm sorry, my thing sounds like it echo, and I apologize.
Yeah.
He has a guy on the other end that could do something with it. Now, look at him. Exposed. He's like AJ McCarron out there.
Not AJ McCarron.
I like AJ. I'm just saying.
I agree. I like AJ.
I like AJ.
Yeah.
But we saw something totally different from the quarterback position when we got a Jalen Hurts behind that ball. Did we not?
Yeah. That's true. Most definitely.
Well,
even Phillip, when we got Phillip, everyone was like, "Oh, you're gonna let him play?" That was a shocker. Sims. Nobody expected that to happen. He didn't get much glory.
Like to come out. I know, right?
Well, we saw so now Georgia has pretty much wait, where are they ranked now? Sorry.
11.
Ooh.
Yeah, Alabama 9 and Georgia's at 11.
Oh, that's the new rank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alabama 9, Georgia 11.
Wow.
Yeah. I think Tennessee is 6, ain't it? I think.
Yep. Tennessee 6.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So another game that ended a little crazy. We saw Deion Sanders in Colorado go into Texas Tech and lay down the smackdown and ended up having a bunch of trash thrown at them on the field. I think.
More like beer bottles, half-filled beer bottles thrown at them, water bottles thrown at them. It started off with the tortilla, which everybody know the tortilla is soft. So they didn't really care about the tortilla. And let me tell you what I didn't like about this game with the trash. So they throwing the tortillas. That's where they started. And the game was 13-0. They get a touchdown. The game is now 7-13. And now the bottles are starting. So Deion goes to address the ref. Hey, you know, you're gonna have to get control of this right here because it's dangerous. Like my guys got the, ducking balls.
Correct.
The referee turned around and say, "Well, your guys are blowing kisses at them." So, are you serious, sir? Are you serious right now? Like it had got to the point where the opposite team coach had to get on the mic to scream at them and say, you guys are going to cost us the game. It's not that we're playing terrible, but I'm going to get penalties because you're throwing beer bottles and water bottles at the football players. Come on now, guys. And they did not do that with no other team. With no other team.
Well, I do want to remind you guys that Texas Tech was the school where the kicker.
I know.
Oh yeah.
I missed that.
You missed it, girl. Where you
was?
On his
t-shirt. And they end up losing that game, idiot. So this fool gets a touchdown. They fake a punt. He gets the touchdown, and he raised up his shirt to show that he's a MAGA
supporter.
Okay.
Supporter. Yeah. So then end of the game, it is 34-35, and he gets to kick the winning field goal, and he makes it. An idiot. All that showboat.
Yeah. For nothing.
So, and there's been a lot of, just outside of football, there's a lot of mess going on at Texas Tech. We ain't gonna get into it on this show, but I have to say I was not surprised by seeing those fans do what they did at that school.
Wow.
I feel like Sean is saying something, but we are not
hearing nothing. She gotta connect to first. Connect yourself, honey. No.
We reading your lips.
Moving on a little bit. The team that she said has been exposed and has been trashed all year, number 4, Miami, suffered its first loss at the hands of Georgia Tech.
Wow.
What do we do with that game?
I agree. I feel like Miami should have lost more games than this one. They was handed a couple of games.
They were.
Yes. They needed this loss.
Yeah.
So that they can humble themselves.
Yeah. But what did they fall to? What number did they fall to in the rankings?
They below Georgia. I think they 12.
What?
Wait a minute.
Yeah. I'm right. Miami 12.
Yeah. Well, who is the top 5?
So we still you.
The top 5 is Oregon, Ohio State, Texas, Penn State, and Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
Now, honestly, Penn State and Indiana I don't understand it.
I don't understand that one.
I do not understand it. That's trash. That is trash. Come on. And I think they had BYU up in the top 10 too.
7.
Number 7.
Yeah, trash. Come on now.
I
think they felt like they had to put BYU and Indiana there because they're undefeated.
They undefeated.
And that's the only reason.
Who they playing? Thitto High School?
Yes. Grand Bay Middle.
Right, because if they mess around and meet somebody, if they mess around and meet a team, and who'll be messed up.
Oh man, not Grand Bay Middle. That's crazy. Wild behavior. Yeah, I mean, look, Miami fell 8 spots, Georgia fell 9 spots. Like those were the biggest tumbles in the ranking.
Yep. And the biggest come up was Colorado because now they rank 18.
But Colorado doing their thing.
They was 20. They was 20, right?
Yeah,
22 or 20.
Yeah, no, they was 20.
21.
21.
21.
Man. Wow.
We really doing big things. Y'all know I be on TikTok and I follow these sports TikTokers and everybody. Oh, Dion, he's not. Their team might win 5. They might win 5. He's not gonna get in the playoffs. He's trash. Everybody trash. They don't have anybody on the team, but what's his name? Travis Hunt.
Travis.
So then he win 5 games, and you don't hear nothing. You don't hear anything. He win 5 games, and now he's in a bowl game. And so they're like, well, he's not going to win anymore. These last 4 games, now he done won 7 games. He's 7-2. And with I can say 1 game he should not have won. Yeah, one of those out of the 2 that he lost, one of them he should have won. It was a really good game. And now he's 7-2, and now they got to come back on TikTok and like, yeah, I was wrong. They playing phenomenal. I bet you were. I bet you hate that because everybody's calling you out and sending you your own TikTok. Like imagine that you get tagged in what you were saying.
Is this you? That's how they do it on the internet. This you? This you said this?
Oh, that's crazy.
Well, it's about to get real interesting in the college football world, obviously. I mean, we starting to see that playoff picture shift again. Top 12 teams this season. First time with this new format. We're going to see who make the playoffs. 1 through 4 get a bye. 5 through 8 get home field. And 9 through 12 go on the road. So this is about to be real interesting. I'm going to see if Sean can hear us again. Sean, are you back?
I'm here. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm so excited.
Just in time for the NFL game that we have been waiting to talk about. Take it away, Chris.
We that.
Who that?
Oh, sorry.
You know what? I'm gonna give y'all that. I'm glad y'all got that. because of the fact that y'all got a long ways to go.
Oh my goodness.
Go nowhere. We ain't trying to go nowhere. We just
Well,
want
y'all ain't trying to go nowhere.
No, we not. We just playing with people's feelings like y'all right now. We know we ain't going nowhere. We just trying to pull our upset. That's all we doing. We don't have anything to lose or gain. So yes, we just playing.
Baby.
Y'all still may be a possibility. You don't never know.
We ain't going nowhere, girl.
We ain't doing that. We working on next year.
That's it. Because as a fan, we tired. We tired of them.
I love it.
Let's talk about old Kurt Carr. Old Kurt Carr came out there. He pulled it off for y'all. Congratulations. I mean, Derek Carr. Why I keep, you know what? All day yesterday, I kept putting Kurt Carr. I tried to give y'all some gospel. I guess all day yesterday, I kept saying Kurt Carr. Daphne said, "That's a gospel singer, Mama. Why you keep saying Kurt Carr?" Derek Carr. I'm giving y'all some gospel after a while. It's all right. Derek Carr, he pulled it off yesterday. 16 of 25. He had 269 yards. 2 touchdowns. I want to give it to my boy though. Y'all running back. He scared me a little bit though. He did. Alvin Kamara. He did. 17 carries, 55 yards. That was a good game. It really was a good game.
It was.
Our downfall was for the Falcons is our kicker. I don't know how he missed them 3 field goals. That was the saddest thing for even he was hurt. It's like they had to pick him up and carry him off the field because
who's the kicker for the Falcons?
Younghoe Koo.
Younghoe Koo.
Oh, Younghoe Koo. Okay.
Yeah, and the funny thing about it is just when he was getting ready to kick the first field goal, the announcer had said, "Oh, he's 63 straight, no miss," and I be dang.
Darn.
As soon as he said that, he missed that first kick, and it was downhill from there after that.
Hey, Jason, got down.
He had the commentator jinx because he actually don't miss
6-3 straight field goals.
Yeah, he's a pretty solid kicker. That actually made me kind of sad for him because he's a pretty solid kicker.
But hey, it's all right.
You tried it. You have y'all no shame. You already lost to the Saints, but to make up a rumor like that is even more insane. That's loss. The loss is what it is. Let it go.
Well,
we have some family members that are some big Falcons fans that I go back and forth with every year as well. Shayna, our cousin Shayna, and I said,
Brandon, go back to sleep, man, Brandon.
That's a Cowboy fan right there.
Oh, we coming for you. We coming for you in just a few minutes.
Don't go nowhere.
Don't go anywhere.
But she said, I said, I ain't heard a word from a dirty bird, and all she did was send a laugh emoji. Now, when I say we did, she normally say something on my post, but she say nothing. So she posted and said something to me, and I said, have y'all no shame? You already went down there and lost to the Saints. I told you this 3 weeks ago, y'all were going to lose when you were doing all that howling and cackling. I said, every year, y'all get one, we get one. Y'all know how this goes. You told me I'm tripping. That ain't going to happen. I said, yes, it do. It happen every year. Ain't nobody finna lose to no ain'ts. Them ain'ts ain't doing nothing. Okay, very good. So now we back here, right? At square one, okay? And so now what we got to do? Okay, now we got to eat some humble pie because that's just what happens. That's kind of how this rival goes.
Well, I want to say congrats to the Saints. They needed that. I mean, 7 straight losses. Yes. It was not looking good. We needed that.
Hey, they better hold on because next week they got they old quarterback. Next week, Cleveland Browns. They got the Browns. And if Jameis Winston come in and show Derek Carr, he should have had that position.
I hope he did.
He is. I was just about to say, he got his old quarterback, and he finna come and embarrass them. Do you understand what I say?
Yep.
And I'm gonna enjoy every minute of. As a fan, I'm gonna be happy.
I'm gonna tell you
Oh, I can't wait to see that one.
Because never in history have they allowed coach to come in and just disrupt a football team like they let the one they just fired disrupt the Saints. He disrupted the whole squad. He came in, I want this person, I need that person. He's worse than your boy, the quarterback for the Jets, Aaron Rodgers.
Ain't wrong.
They must be on the same.
I want Aaron Rodgers to retire right now. Don't wait to the end of the season. Don't wait.
Don't wait till the battle is over.
I was just about to start saying that. Don't wait till the battle is over. Good to me. You took the words right out my mouth.
Well, I do want to give a shout out to our cousin that said, what was the next game we was hitting, Chris?
EUs. Oh,
the next game we talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the New York and Carolina.
Oh, go Bryce. Go Bryce. In Germany. Bryce is 2-1. I mean, 2 back-to-back games, 1-1.
Come on. I like the clap.
Yeah.
Go Bryce. Go Bryce. I still want Bryce to leave Carolina, though.
I agree.
They had to get on that spray. Jesus. Amen. Thank you. He got to go.
Let us all agree.
126 yards. He had 1 touchdown. I don't know about that Jones dude. He was struggling yesterday. He had 2 interceptions going on.
Oh, Daniel Jones. Yeah.
Daniel Jones, for New York. And then for the kicker to kick the winning game. Yeah, over in Germany. Now I missed the clip, but they put it out there where the referee decided he want to speak in German.
Yeah.
Did you see
that?
Yes. I didn't see that.
I watched the game before,
Oh yeah, you up with the cows and the birds.
Baby, I don't even know what time Germany is when I get up.
What time Germany is? Like, he just said a set time.
I know, right? What time is it, y'all? Germany.
What time Germany is? What is going on? You don't know what time zone Germany is?
I don't know what time it is over there.
Okay. That's okay.
Oh my God. I think they're I want to say 6 hours ahead of Eastern, if I'm not mistaken. So it's
up their time of morning.
Well, congrats to Carolina, but that wasn't the game I was talking about. We got another fan.
Oh yes, she was talking about them Eagles. They decided to put a stamp on that star. That star was put to sleep.
Stamp it.
Girls.
Stamp it.
Them cowgirls. That's right.
Not from the fan himself.
Brandon, them cowgirls. Yeah, them cowgirls. They went down. So Jalen Hurts put a number on y'all.
He did. He
went for 14 for 20 with 202 yards. He didn't even really do much. But it was enough to put the Cowboys. Now, I got a question. Have y'all heard of the talk?
Oh, talking about Dion.
Jared Jones been communicating. Yes, Tracy.
No, Dion. Stay right there, Dion. Don't mess with the no.
It was the talk.
No. Don't go to them people. Them people is horrible.
I'm gonna tell you what Jared Jones at. He's seeing these black coaches actually doing their thing. And I hate to say
that's not it.
What
that's
is
not
it?
Jared Jones is a magnet to his heart. He's magnet. That's not it. Jared Jones hates to be wrong. And I do not want Dion to be a part of that, what he got going on. No, go find you another Caucasian person, put it up there, and y'all do y'all thing because that's what you like. You're going to pay them people, and they're going to listen to you. Dion personality is not going to mesh with Jared Jones. Jared Jones flying. He's not on the field. Dion ain't got time for that. See, he over there with them college students. Them college students gonna listen to him. They gonna get that NIL. Even Miss Peggy got an NIL deal.
Yeah.
Miss
Peggy
Peggy
getting paid.
NIL deal.
And they fly Miss Peggy out on a private jet. I love that for her.
I
That's
love
the way
that
you
for her.
enjoy your days. Yeah.
Yeah, ain't
She
nobody
love
got
herself
time to
some
be dealing with
Dion.
Jerry Jones. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he need to go. I think he need to
with the
stay.
college children.
He need to stay in college a little bit longer.
Do what Nick did. Make your name in college, retire from college. You go there in the NFL, no folks making more money than you. They clowning over there. You ain't gonna be able to tell them what to do. You can't bring Warren Sapp over there.
Well, you know, this talking about it, I've heard some talks of Dion at FSU, but I don't understand how FSU keeps firing their whole staff, except the person that appears to be the problem. Like again this week, and I ain't trying to go back to college, but again this week they got rid of all these coordinators and these, assistants.
The whole staff.
I think we're missing the mark here, but I have heard some conversations about, him going to the ACC. I think that we should see a gradual incline, from him. I think jumping to the NFL probably just would be. But I understand that Dion is a businessman and his son is obviously headed to the NFL. So a conversation about leading a NFL team doesn't seem far-fetched. That's just my opinion.
So what y'all think about Michael Parsons? What he said about Mike McCarthy?
He was right. He ain't been wrong yet. What else you think? What you thought we thought? That's what we thought. We thought what he thought. We share the same thoughts.
Listen, I've been saying the same thing. Why they just won't get rid of Jerry Jones and Mike McCarthy? Send them on their way.
Well,
why are y'all?
And I know Jerry Jones
ain't going nowhere.
That's your problem. That's your problem. Jerry Jones is a problem.
He is, but Mike
What'd
McCarthy,
you say?
She said nothing. That's right.
Oh yeah, I know. No, I was thinking. I think as a lot of these clubs, as organizations, they have peaked out of their era. If you understand what I say, and it's not a personal thing, but I think sometimes organizations need to be revamped. And I think that's how you create a better culture. That's how you get a club that people are actually interested in following. You can even get new fans, with the way that college football has totally wrecked shop. People are really now tapped in to see where the guys go. But beyond that, you ain't got the fan base that we normally see. So what I said all that to say is I think a couple of clubs need to make some adjustments on that side. I understand it's a business thing. Even if you don't get rid of the owners, maybe get them out of the light and put somebody else, in that, in the position of what the name of the franchise, the face of the franchise looks like. I think that probably will help. But who am I? I don't work, So
yeah. All the millionaires are arrogant and they want to be in face. They want to be face front, and no, that's not going to happen. Unfortunately, he's going to stay there. And then when he die and go, it's gonna be his son, and it's gonna keep on going all on America.
Well, that's how you're supposed to do in business. You're supposed to keep the money in the family. We just didn't.
But I'm not saying keep the money in the family, but you need to at least be in the background so that the business can run properly. The business is not gonna run properly because they always got
you always in the forefront.
Yeah, and they in the forefront. You making the money.
That's right.
You ain't got who the high five.
Let the people work for you.
Come on, man. What you got a GM for?
And that is really the sign of a good leader. A good leader knows when to allow the people that you've hired to do the job that you hired them to do. And you have to empower them and trust them enough to do that. And I think what you're seeing is somebody who likes to be in control and can't let that go and will not let it go. And so it's just crazy to me, though. I feel like you can't wield all the power and make all the decisions and then pass the buck on to somebody else when stuff doesn't go the way it's supposed to go. So you either gonna be in charge of everything or you're not. Like, you can't blame other people when stuff is not going right. But I can go on and on about that, but I'm not going to, because
that's right.
I would like to keep my health benefits. So
Yeah, that's why I don't want Dion to go over there. See, now I don't want him to go. Don't even entertain that. Don't entertain that.
Stay where you at.
All right, Missy. What's next on the docket?
Yes, it's my favorite sport. Good job, Coco Golf, y'all. Come on, Coco. Show them what you don't know. Hey, and we get down. Hey, and we get down.
Go.
Yes.
Look at that. The church clap. Baby, them tambourines on fire tonight. Them tambourines on fire.
Look at you. I feel it.
Yes.
Good job, Coco.
Coco did a great job in the WTA finals to end her season, and the youngest player to win 4.8 million. 4.8 million.
That's
the
awesome.
youngest.
The look on her face when that announcer when that reporter asked her, did she know?
She was like, "Oh,
priceless." Yes, she was.
Not they were finna trick her out her bag because she didn't know how much she supposed to have got. You better wake up and pay attention.
No, baby. You better believe her mom and daddy knew, okay? Because they get past them. They know.
Correct.
Okay.
They know.
She
Coco
got to
played
know.
so hard though. She came back in that last set. She was down.
Yes.
Played back. She rattled back, baby, and she won. Baby, I was screaming for her. I passed out for her, and then I passed out again when I found out how much money she made. I said,
I'm done.
you
just passed it out.
You did like I did when I found out 17 minutes up the road in Beaufort. No, I'm just playing. They ain't 17 minutes. 30-something minutes up the road in Beaufort. Somebody got the winning ticket for $400 and something million on the Powerball last week.
And they came out the day after the election.
After the election, I said, good morning. I should have been up there. I know I had to go to Target. I kept saying I'm gonna go to the one in Beaufort because it says in stock. If I just had followed my mind, a sound mind, he gave me one. I better have followed my mind and just stopped at that random gas station. My God.
You could have been cheering along with Coco even the more. Tambourine, she would have had tambourines on her shoes and everything, y'all.
Yeah, Coco has now in her she's still a young lady. She's won $20 million in total prize money. The highest earner obviously is Serena. Serena won like 97 million in her career. So she got a little bit of ways to go. But she got time.
Just a little bit way.
But
she was definitely playing longer than Coco. I mean, Coco's a girl. Young lady.
Coco's in her 20s. She's 20 years old?
She's 20. Yeah, she's 20.
And she's the first one to win Serena, the first American.
Yeah,
that's correct. First American.
Yeah. So congrats to Coco. That coaching change seems like that was what she needed.
And I know because Jane coached her hitting coach, am I right, was Coco's coach when last year, and then she changed. Yeah. So I was like, oh, okay then. Okay, I see you. I think it's
let me tell you something
or something like that.
I don't watch a whole lot of tennis until Coco go on the screen. And so, there was a lot of talk about when she lost in the Olympics and stuff. And sometimes we can use them stories as launching pads just to go up higher, because the U.S. pays their athletes how much for a gold medal? And see that little bit of money wasn't meant for her. She was meant to get the big money, the big dog.
She was meant to get the same amount of money her opponent got from the Olympics. Yeah,
from the Olympics. Yeah. She was meant to get the $4 million, but he say, hold on, because see, if I give you this what you want. This ain't gonna give you what you looking for. I'm gonna hold this for you, okay? And then I'm gonna put you over here and I'm sitting
to now
you're gonna win on WTA.
And you got to wear everything. Everything. So Coco beat Sabalenka, right? In the semifinals.
Sabalenka.
Yeah.
Sabalenka. Oh.
Yeah. Her name's Sabalenka. So you know she beat Sabalenka in the US Opens, remember?
Sabalenka.
Yes.
Tracy, you remember we was watching it and how she had this total breakdown.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Russia. So she had a total breakdown, and you know she had just became number one when Coco beat her, you know, this last time, and she done had a whole nother breakdown. I said, wait a minute. Yeah. You just get upset when Coco beat you? No. I'm starting to see a trend, ma'am.
Just a point of contention. Arena Sabalenka is from Belarus.
Belarus, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Not Russian.
I never heard of it. I need to read a map. Okay. Yeah.
John, you read my mind. I'm gonna say that sounds like something I've seen on the Hallmark movie. Belarus.
Oh, okay. Okay, mute her mic. She not adding nothing. She not adding nothing.
And what's the next topic of the night?
Look how she
what's the next topic of the night?
So we're trying to reach 200 subscribers on YouTube, guys. Thank you so much for joining us on the lives. We have so much fun. Leave us a comment, like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. Follow us on the Pep Talk at Pep Talk Pod _
What she remind you of, Tracy? Say it again. She remind me of somebody off the Hallmark channel. Belarus.
All the princes come from over there. You never heard of them.
You gotta stop. You gotta know when to stop.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead since Sean been preaching a word and Tracy is being her normal self. I'm gonna go ahead and turn over to you, Tracy, for a moment off sports segment to close out the show for tonight. Where are we going, Tracy?
Oh, geez.
So guys, you know, like every family member have that one auntie that don't really know how to control her mouth, right? She really don't. And our auntie, and on our dad's side, her name is Geneva. For the people that don't know our auntie, we have an auntie named Geneva. And Geneva will say anything anyway. It doesn't matter. It comes up, out. You have to be prepared. We can be sitting in church. If she feels like she needs to say it, it's gonna come out. Well, this clip reminds me of our Aunt Geneva. Hey, Shayla.
Take it away. That's funny. Not G.
You probably can hear it in my voice. God told me if you don't put them down, I'm gonna smite your black ass with lung cancer. And ass in the Bible, right? I hope I ain't offend nobody. That's what he told me.
Oh,
cigarette.
good Lord.
Hear it in my voice. God told me if you don't put them down, I'm gonna smite your black ass with lung cancer. And ass in the Bible, right? I hope I ain't offend nobody.
Said it again.
To be honest, she did it very cleanly. She did it good. I don't care how y'all say it. She did it better because Geneva would have kept on and on and on and on.
With some more adjectives.
So she did okay. She just said
She
just one
definitely did a wonderful job. She got up to give her testimony, and she said, "This is what she heard from the Lord." The Lord told her to put them cigarettes down. And if she didn't put them cigarettes down, he was going to smite her black ass. He was going to whoop her with some lung cancer.
Look at Brenda. All right, Pastor. Just forgive us now.
You heard? But
forgive us.
What the Lord told you. You heard the voice. But I don't think it came from the Lord.
Let me tell you something. I like to think that he speaks to his children in the way that they receive it. So, we weren't there. We weren't there. So, the message she received could have very well been just for her,
She believed that. She got in church and testified on that.
And guess what?
Well,
and she off the cigarette.
It remind me of that man who he said he ain't gay no more. I ain't gay no
Andrew.
more. Baby, he stood up in the church and gave his testimony, baby. He never liked the testimony.
Okay. Yeah, I think testimony hour at the New Year's service has gotten cut short because y'all don't know how to act. Y'all get up and say stuff that is not. If we want to hear the testimony and we want to really understand what he brought you through for that year, but y'all gets up and disclose y'all whole life and personal diary entries. Like we stop doing that.
You can't do that. She was delivered and he was delivered. Them cigarettes gone, and he is not gay no more.
Nope.
Well, he also lied because he is very gay.
Oh, Shane.
Yeah.
He relapsed, baby. He relapsed.
Yes, that's all.
I don't know what that is, but I want y'all to stop using that as a journal entry. Speak to the Lord about some of this stuff, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and get a warning because New Year's is coming this way. Speak to the Lord about some of this stuff. You don't got to come and talk to us and tell us everything you and him done spoke about. Keep something to yourself. Hold it to your chest.
I can't wait till you get your church, baby, because I'm gonna be on the front row. You need to finish your MIT classes, Sean, because we're gonna be there.
Sean, if you're gonna be on the front row, she is gonna be your Auntie Geneva. So be prepared.
I already know.
She's gonna be Geneva.
Tracy, that one though wasn't even my favorite one from this week. I love when y'all know when I love church shenanigans. That's my favorite kind of shenanigans. Okay. Tracy, cue us up for the next one.
Oh no, you got to play. You got to play the video.
I'm just gonna play the video. You ready?
Oh Jesus!
No, I think this person probably needed to take Sean's advice and just speak to the Lord about it and not broadcast it. I'm gonna go ahead and play the video.
I'm scared.
Oh gosh!
What is it?
You about to go? Your fingerprints came back clear. Y'all, I've been running from warrants for almost 10 years, and my fingerprints came back clear on one day. I don't have a record no more. Somebody ought to praise him.
You better put a great wig praise on it. Yes.
Oh, praise him. Praise.
She don't have a record no more. No more.
No more.
So I have a few things.
I stole all your stuff out of Target and Walmart.
Okay.
Y'all got Pastor is clowning on here tonight.
Her fingerprints is translucent.
So
Pastor, they need some oil. I know they do.
So I would like to offer up some clarity
Should have bought a Honda
for the saints. Shonda bought a Honda. So what I would like to listen. So there's a couple of different moving parts here in this clip. Our good sister is applying for a job, and so she is hoping that she gets the job and that she doesn't get caught. Well, so the thing is, you have warrants, but you don't have the charge, okay? Because you haven't been placed into custody. So you could very well still have those warrants. Please watch your back as you're driving down the highway. The job is not going to find a warrant. They're going to find a conviction. And so that is very good that they didn't find none for you, but that don't mean no warrant's gone. So I don't want you to give a premature praise, okay? That felt a little premature. That felt a little premature.
She said she put that praise on layaway.
Melissa, you better say that baby said she ain't got none, Sean.
She don't have none. They gone.
In the context of what she was explaining, okay, so I actually will touch and agree with her that they are gone. But in the context of that is not what the warrant would have been found, because she's not applying for like food stamps, government assistance.
She called downtown. She didn't say that. She didn't say she called downtown. She called the job, and your fingerprints came back clear.
Because the fingers ain't. Here's the thing: the fingers ain't been printed. That's what you gotta see. The fingers ain't been printed yet. They don't get printed until they get you.
Police officer, leave us alone. And later want to praise because a fingerprint is real.
Yes,
I'm just trying to help the saints.
Officer, can the lady be clear of her charges, sir?
I would no. I want us to be clear on what this means. Okay, you cannot get a fingerprint until you have physically been taken in somewhere and they print the finger.
We know what it means. What I want to say is, if you know you got warrants, please don't get on camera talking about you got warrants and the people looking for you. Girl, what are you doing?
Straight to the church. They walking straight up in that church.
Chris, what's the sheriff name from Clayton? Because if you got a sheriff that play all day, that just went into federal custody, what he'll do is see that church service online and get somebody to be down there next Sunday. What's his name?
He will. Oh, little short man. Oh my God, I can't think of his name.
Oh my gosh, what is what name?
You know who he remind you of? He remind you of Bad News that was on Good Times. Y'all remember Bad News?
And that's how he walked. That's how he walked. God the mighty, what is his name?
You need
he had to go turn himself in
and mic from her so she can sit on down.
Sit on down because he got the mighty, his name almost came, but he went and turned himself in off his private jet. Yeah, very good to the federal custody. And so he likes to do that kind of thing.
His name Levon Allen. Levon.
No, Levon is in Henry. I think Levon and Henry. That ain't him.
Oh,
I'm talking about Clayton. Sure? The Clayton County, Victor Hill. Victor Hill.
Oh, yes.
Victor Hill had them folks shook it. He was driving through their streets in tanks. So that'd been right up his alley to pull up to that church in that tank and get sis that thought that she had eluded them horns.
Yep.
That's who it was.
No, my favorite part was whoever was on the mic chiming in, talking something, let's go and praise them after she just told you that she got warned.
She was a criminal.
Never mind the crime that was committed that no one even knows.
She was delivered
from criminal.
Well, we know she wasn't in Clayton County. I can tell you that.
She's no longer a criminal.
Listen, because my praise participation has some stipulations. I need some background. Give me a little bit of more background before I get involved in this, okay? I got boundaries on my praise. It needs to be right.
I can see us down in church with all of us like this.
Yeah. Put a little bit more on it for me. If you want me to praise with you, give me a bit more information.
Truthfully, because what crimes were you wanted for? I really need to know before I start celebrating.
Questions that need answers.
Well, her children must have knew because they got up there and praised right there with her.
Whoever they did, people her cheering.
I know. You just made a random congregant her children, but that's okay.
Oh my God. That joke is so funny. I just want to play it one more time before I get out of here because it just cracks me up. So.
Okay. Ooh, y'all, in these church shenanigans, baby.
Officer came back stuff. You about to go, your fingerprints came back clear. Y'all, I've been running from warrants for almost.
I've been running for Jesus for a long time.
I don't have a record no more. Somebody ought to praise him. Come on.
Not somebody ought to praise him. Somebody, a family member might have been victimized and they don't get to praise.
I don't know, but that church better lock up that office. That finance office.
We're assuming a whole bunch of stuff. Who did she harm? Who did she steal from? No, I'm just that's crazy.
What? It's just the fellow criminals coming up there to praise with her that got me. But anyway.
Probably an accomplice. No, I'm just waiting. We going too far. Not an accomplice for the praise on it.
I bet you y'all, I bet the audience can figure out who the police officer.
Oh. What if there's a police officer in the congregation?
Yeah, what if?
He need to mind his Sunday morning business and let that lady praise him.
So now he got to mind his business.
Because y'all like to call me a narc. No, y'all like to call me a narc. I didn't bother nobody.
Answers, girl.
Huh?
You gave all the narc answers.
I just want to help the people.
By step by step by step.
Y'all just want to help the people know, when you get out and say stuff in public, you got to know for yourself. And she didn't know for herself what she was saying. But that's okay. We praise in a minute.
Well, let's praise them. Keep your testimonies PG at church, or at least don't narc on yourself. That would be my advice. And on that note, thanks everybody for watching. What we about to do, y'all?
Put them to sleep without